Hello everyone, I'm XRGZ87 and this is Let's Play Trails Beyond the Horizon Part 14, part no longer tilted anymore. Last video was a fucking disaster. It was horrible. Mainly, I got tilted. And honestly, like always, I'm more mad at myself than I am really the game. Like, it's a mixture of, like, being mad at myself for forgetting a basic mechanic and also just embarrassed. And then there's a small element of, like, I know I'm going to get the most annoying. Well, there's going to, at least one person is going to make a comment and it's going to annoy me. The vein of comment of, this was really hard to watch. I was tearing my hair out. I can't believe, like, I would rather you call me a slur and tell me to kill myself than ever post this was hard to watch in relation to somebody making a mistake in a video game. It's my #1 pet peeve when it comes to comments, and that whole section is just inviting them in the most possible, like, there's no better environment for those type of comments. And then there's a legitimate amount of, like, I'm just mad at the idea of them bringing back Infinite Regen. I thought we'd finally maybe moved past that, but apparently not. And then there's an element of just, like, we were kind of screwed because we brought Catra, which was a trap. Because I even, like, went back and reloaded the save just to see how much Hydro Cannon does. It does 800. And that's, like, I went back and, like, upgraded his weapon. Because there's no way to buff arts right now. I don't think there's any way to buff arts at all. You can lower art resistance, which is very, very inconsistent. You know, it's not always going to work, and it's only the one turn on the boss. So lining it up with an art attack is not really anything consistent, and none of the Brave Orders make arts do more damage. So for right now, I assume arts will eventually be strong like they always are, but right now they're turbo dog shit. Because Rosette, like, she does in theory get Cataract Wave, but, you know, we don't have that unlocked. But the only art spell we have access to is Hydro Cannon, and it's Hydro Ass. And none of the characters have a way to increase arts attack anyway. Like, not even, like, on their default stuff. None of the food items even increase arts, which is kind of crazy. So honestly, Catra, I'm sorry, but the game hates you. It's not you, it's the game. They don't want you to be in the squad. Whoops. I think I literally have to use Aaron for now. A monster with abnormal strength. I'd rather not believe it, but given the commonalities, need more information. Since that incident with the strange monster happened here in Edith, we should probably swap info just in case. I'll have to leave that to you and the other bracers, though. Sorry again. If something happens, let me know. I'll be in touch. The space program getting bumped up. We've been busy as all get out. Then there's that monster on top of that. And Craig tried to fend it off on his own to protect me. Shrug it off, Regina. It's nothing. Nah, man. I got more beef than ever with Clyde. No one told us you turned off the inner monologue for a second? I suppose work isn't the only thing on her mind right now. They could have at least made him do some damage. Because, like, best case scenario is he breaks even in damage. Because he does, like, 400 a hit. He heals for 200. But anytime Craig does anything but attack, it, like, negates one of his own attacks. And he kept, like, he'd heal himself and stuff. But, I think he, like, barely, he does, like, a, like, 2% of the boss's HP. Really hate to bail on you guys with these strange going-ons with duty calls. I'm sure you guys can handle things from here on out. Just be careful, okay? There's a lot that doesn't add up in this situation, but for now we have work to do. We don't have much in the way of leads, so we'll just have to start digging around. Elaine will be back at noon. Then, these strange monsters are in the public too. While every eyeball on the continent is on the space program, feels like those lurking in the dark are starting to slither out of the shadows. You say two. That means there's strange monsters elsewhere? Guess we're gonna have to get back to the grind, eh? Good luck to you guys. Hey, I don't know if anywhere else will have updated dialogue. We can pop by a couple places real quick.
Go, go, go!
Go, 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 go. Wait. No, that's just the B-ball.
Let's do this.
Can I get a reward for all my quests I've done? No, they're not
Gotta
quite.
keep this
We're
up.
close, but not quite there. Can I give a CP? Nah, they hate me. But I mean, they did. They put a fucking hit out on Katra. It's a little late to be asking, but I wonder if Rebecca can really handle this. She's got the technical skills to ace any repair job you can throw at her, but socially? Whatever. Sorry, should be home soon. This is the same dialogue. You're just in a different spot. You tricked me.
What would you like? Come again. What would you like?
Yep, bunch of shit I can't
Come again.
afford.
No need to be shy now.
We could...
Come again.
We can give him his action back. Also, what is your attack stat, Aaron? Why were you doing such turbo dog? Okay, you are a lot worse. We should upgrade your weapon if we're gonna use you. That's in Station Street.
Let's hit the road.
Now, I wonder, should I keep
carry
Anya's or
nothing
should I
but the
put
finest.
Katra back in her place?
Weston Department Store.
There's an argument for swapping out.
We are currently hosting a special event on the roof of the building. All shoppers are cordially invited to come and participate.
You better take good care of it.
Let me see. So what are your crafts? You have Innocent Healed. It's okay, but it's more for the debuffs. The heal itself is pretty ass. That probably will never use. Galaxy Ray is pretty decent. Holy Bloom. It was really good in the last game, just because boost gauge recovery was like the only source of it. Brilliant Halo is pretty strong. Wait. Attack plus art. What does that mean? Because it doesn't say art attack. Maybe this does boost your arts? I don't know. I would never, you know. I think this is just a better version of Holy or Innocent Heal. 10 more CP, no debuffs. Oh, I mean, it's just straight up better. Well, it's self-targeted versus self-target. Okay, so far, you're not making a good case for your continued existence, Anya's. That one's actually really good. One's okay. C, straight line free side attack. Versus B, no side attack. But I will need to swap your stuff around. I think we can keep this. Okay, let's just drop this for Forte. Crushing Veil is actually kind of good. I don't really like just being reliant on Van for La Forte, but... You know, Aaron can cast it. Wrong move. Alright. Let's head to a new district. That's actually kind of exciting. Proceeding to the Lèvre district will advance the main story. Well, let me save first, just in case. We got our SPGs, we got our connect events. I guess we could sauna it up real fast.
I guess we're off.
Stepping in.
In case they make us do a fight at some point.
On top of the world.
Come back anytime.
Anne's group headed to the nearest subway station and made their way towards Lèvre in the northwest part of the capital. Lèvre, I don't exactly know what sort of pronunciation they're looking for. Lèvre kind of seems like it might be more right, but Lèvre sounds more fun to say. Or Lèvre? I could see Lèvre. They're chatting, they're talking shit, they're saying, gosh, the person who controls our moves in combat's so ass. How have they played 1,000 hours of this series and they're still so ass? Honestly, I think I'm debuffed by having just played the Sky remake. I think that's what's hurting me a lot. Because it's like I'm both forgetting the new mechanics and the old Daybreak mechanics.
Wow. So this is the Lèvre district.
Lèvre? Nah, I wouldn't have fucking thought that. Nah. That one's wrong. I'm gonna say it, your language is wrong.
What I wouldn't give to live in an upscale place like this.
Indeed. It's the very picture of elegance. Yet the pleasant atmosphere and greenery gives it a tranquil quality as well.
This place is so pretty and nice. It makes total sense that Agnes grew up here. Aw. I'm really glad to hear you all like it.
I've dropped by here
Whoa.
a handful of times at night, you know, just to do a little smashing and swiping in the homes of corrupt politicians. But it's just
We're
now
just like
hitting
gonna
me how
acknowledge
nice
Judith
this
that she
district
showed
is.
up. That would be kind of
Maybe
funny.
I really should buy one of the homes here.
Well, you certainly wouldn't be wanting for comfort, I suppose.
Bet even the ritziest house on the market would be chump change for you. Oh, wait, when the hell did you sneak back into the group?
What does that matter? My event wrapped, so I figured I'd join back up with you.
How did you even know we were coming here?
Okay, someone catch me up to speed. You guys ran into something over in the city's outskirts, right?
You don't want to know. It's a damn curse from the ancient times.
I'll tell you about it later. Maybe.
I mean, they actually made reaching more annoying.
Maybe? Come on, guys. I don't want to be the only one out of the loop here.
In any event, shall we set about finding the nearest bulletin board?
Yeah, this area is pretty safe, so with any luck, we should be able to wrap this up quick.
Ribbon, right? The bulletin board is over there. No Marxist form shit. They do not tolerate that in the bougie district. Alright, here's the plan. We'll finish our work here and maybe check out a few shops in the chapel. And for that, we can meet over at the cafe or back at Montmartre and grab some lunch. It's like the world's longest day. Calvard's longest day. Apparently is chapter 1, act 1, whatever. Oh, actually about that, I had a suggestion. Given everything that's happened this morning, and since we're all here, how about we stop at my house for tea once you reach a good stopping point? Nah, because the president might be there and I might have to beat his ass. I'd be more than happy to make you all lunch, too. I have so many leftover ingredients that are just begging to be used. Oh shit, Van, you're gonna get hit, Van! Really, you mean it? You say your house, but it's also the president's, right? Isn't that art? He does not like the president there, at least. Won't there be security guards watching the place while he's away? Probably, but they know my situation, so I don't think they'll have any problems with me inviting you over. What do you think, Van? Sure, why not? As long as they don't mind, I'm game. I didn't be able to unwind this time. First visit was hella tense with your dad around. Execute the kill order. Take him out? Yeah, I bet. To say that guy knows how to command a room would be an understatement. Seems our course is set then. Let us head to Miss Claudel's residence to complete the remainder of our day's work. Rosette, go back to the office. Graham. I guess you're allowed back in the party? For real? But yeah, it was like even forgetting about swapping in party members or something. Like that's a Sky debuff because you couldn't do that in that game, and I forgot. Arf arf! Woof woof! Doggies! Quite a few dog owners in this district. Wonder how Alphonse is doing. I'm excited to see him again soon. Oh, I see, I see. How interesting. Nope, don't get any of this at all. Well, there's a special report on something something. It's like a damn summoning the Dark Lord. The news. I wanted to try looking at So Smart and Scholarly by reading the paper, but wow, this is all flying way over my head. Lady, it's a newspaper. It ain't that fucking serious. So what I'm piecing together is that, like, traveling to space is no mean feat, and that Major Amelia is, like, super cool. Oh, another observation. You have to have a lot of mirror to throw around to get this thing off of the ground. That Roy's a real get-goer. Go-getter? It's kind of funny for her to call the president Roy, because I guess, you know, it's her neighbor. Oh, there's something special about him, but wow, I never thought he could pull something like this out of his hat. The tea and sweets at this cafe are divine. I always find myself walking here anytime I'm out for a walk. Not to mention watching Clarice and Estelle go at it is so watching them having fun is fun for me too. It's funtagious. It spreads around my little doggies too, because they sell treats. Arf, woof, woof arf, grr arf. Hey, you're that officer that's always patrolling this area. Hard to work, huh? Begard, no! Begard! God, please! Ah, you're lucky. Your toes were almost destroyed, Begard. Hope you're having a good morning, folks. Has anything caught your eye around here? Well, there's the fact that it's burning hot like every other day. Fighting off sunburns has been a struggle, let me tell you. What else? Oh, sometimes my dog starts barking like mad in the middle of the night. Yep, that's tough. Hope it's not because they've noticed some suspicious persons roaming around. I think it should be every officer's duty to stop and listen to what citizens are saying. That's why I'm going around talking to everyone. I mean, that's true. Community policing. Well, Lèvre districts are friendly. It's a safe part of town. You need to chill out. If you happen to notice anything suspicious, then send a tip our way. We'll be here in a jiffy. Go around! Oh, it's you guys. I'm so sorry, you two. I know how much work you put in after hearing you got the job. I'm trying to let this get you down. When it comes to putting your nose to the grindstone, you outshine everyone. As long as you don't give up, I'm sure you'll have another chance. Or this is the end point of your lives. Your career is only going to go down from here. You had your shot. You fucked it up. You missed your one shot. You're going to fade into obscurity. You're going to have to work a day job like the rest of us. Thanks for the encouragement. You're right, sitting around moping isn't like us at all. We've hit every possible snag on the road, and look at us, we're still here. With you is our name. Never give up is our game. True, but this time's different. I'm not sure putting more effort and passion is going to change anything. I mean, think about it. That opportunity was ours, and it just went up in smoke, all because our agency changed their minds. Who knows if we'll get another chance like that. That's not... Truth be told, I'm still pretty upset. We were done dirty the way we took our gig, gift wrapped it, and sent it to another idle unit. Thinking back on it, even though we heard over and over that being an idol is a dead-end career, we stuck to our guns and kept at it. Back when I was about to throw in the towel, Lulu was my rock. When I fell down, she lifted me up and kept me on my feet. Okay, we just have to put our best foot forward, like always. We worked so hard, only to have the rug pulled out from under us. What's gonna happen to us now? I don't know. Like, what are we even supposed to do? Ever since Lulu came to my aid, I've been cheering her and her nice friend on in the endeavors. I live here in Lèvre, by the way, and I don't have any family to call my own. I wonder if this is what it's like to have granddaughters.
Wow, check this out, guys. I can see the whole town and Treon Tower from here.
Yep.
This spot is one of the hallmarks of Lèvre. Viewing the sunrise from here always takes my breath away. That sounds lovely. I'd like to have the chance to see that myself.
I'm just saying, I don't respect silent R's. If you wanted me to say Lèvre, you wouldn't put that the fuck ass R there. Now, Lèvre is not right either, but I don't know. A gorgeous sunshine, a rustling breeze, even the townscape beneath us is as radiant as the heavens themselves. Take a gander, Charlotte. The world is filled to bustling with beautiful... Fill up. Go find yourself a job already. You're an adult, so start behaving by one. Ah! Mother and father keep themselves plenty occupied with their work. Why can't you take after them? You don't understand. I was born rich, so I don't have to work, Charlotte. We're the privileged class. That's our privilege. Living a lifestyle so of spots and speaking only empty rhetoric is hardly becoming a man your age, nor is it good for you on the whole. You're too kind, dear sister. Why, you even made sure to cut off my escape route. Alas, I admit defeat. You have bested me in this round of verbal jousting. I shall offer you my time and presence for the remainder of the day, and... Offer rejected. My faith in you and your prospects diminishes every time you open your mouth. Are these two people siblings? They certainly have a unique repartee. That's one way of putting it. I don't know all the details. But I do know that Philip is the family heir, and that he's quite the free spirit. Sister's got a sharp tongue by the looks of it. Doesn't seem like they're on bad terms, per se. Charlotte be talking like a fake kid in a tweet. My 4-year-old said that your 4-year-old did not say anything. They said some incomprehensible gibberish. That's what they said. And then you spiced it up. My brother is always on my side. This would make me happy if not for the obvious self-deception. He is just so utterly and astonishingly hopeless, and knowing that pains my heart. Even at the tender age of 5, my little sister possesses a stare so cold even an inferno from Gehenna couldn't warm it. Nevertheless, I have a task far more pressing than finding work. For now, I shall stay with my sister.
Whoops, wrong way.
Okay. They hate me.
What a nice breeze.
Mom has been completely insufferable lately. She's always criticizing me for my table manners and the like. It's just lecture after lecture with her, and I swear. This all started happening at the start of the year. She wasn't like this before. I'd rather do anything than go home right now. Well, hit her with the table manners are made up. They're not fucking real. Nobody gives a shit except you, loser. Don't think that'd probably go over well, but... I really don't want to go home right now. Oh shit, he's running. He's running. He's the world's fastest scooter. By God, at speeds of 7 to 8 speed per hour. How big is this district? I mean, it's got a decent little bit of people to it. Ah, hello, Agnes, and who are your... Oh my, oh me, oh my. Hello, Miss Maylene. You don't have to stare so hard. Forgive me, these are your co-workers, yes? Top of the morning to you all. I'm Odette's mother. I've heard many a thing about your group. Well, I guess I didn't actively... I mean, it makes sense that Odette's family's rich, because she's at the rich people school, but I didn't actively think of her as being rich. Like how you lent a helping hand with Armis Academy Festival. You have my gratitude for looking after my daughter and her friends. Oh, you're Adette's. Got it. It is our pleasure seeing as you got to partake in the festivities as well. Yeah, we pitched in here and there, but she and the rest of the students did most of the heavy lifting. Hehe, of course, and I'm very proud of them all. I did hear that you left during the play, which is very disrespectful. Now, you're Mr. Arkwright, correct? You had better take good care of Anya's, am I clear? Of course, she's one of my valued employees after all. Well, got ourselves a certified mama hen here. Take your families are close? Definitely, we lived nearby and she was friends with my mother too. She can be a little nosy sometimes, but honestly I'm grateful for that.
Let's see.
Now then, I have to see to my neighborhood association correspondences, charity donation requests. I'll have some shopping as well. You seem to have their hands full too. Anya's giving them the grand tour of the place. Tell me if you spot any grass that seems like it hasn't been cut in approximately 2 days. Your boss is even more handsome than my daughter described. He has my seal of approval. Creep. Yep, definitely Odette's mom. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. I'll keep that in mind.
Let us pray.
We could pray. Hey Marie, Jewel, you two playing here? Hey Anya, sup? Who are these people you're with? Oh, are they your co-workers? Albert's told me something about them, but what are they like? Details, I need details! I'll tell you more later. Anyway, let me introduce you two to all. These kids live in our neighborhood. Marie here is Albert's little sister. Really now? He's never mentioned you. Yeah, but they're nothing alike. For one, Marie's awful at studying. Studying schmutting. All I need to do to win is snatch up a man who makes the big bucks. Oh no, not this shit again. Like snatch up? Do you mean marrying or kidnapping or extorting? Try to do that, that'd land you in jail, okay? Like that would ever happen. I've got all the civil laws memorized, so I can pretty well defend myself in court if need be. Okay, if she does want to straight up kidnap someone, maybe that's a little more interesting. Is she joking, or... These children are remarkably sharp. This is basically our home turf. We make it our business to know every little thing about it. Not to brag, that even includes the exact amount Byron's got saved away. You know, I've always wondered how you've been able to learn things like that. You underestimate just how laid back the grown-ups are. Between my eagle eye and Marie's powers of persuasion, there's no mystery we can't solve. Damn straight. Well, except for why your mom behaves the way she does. Well that doesn't count. The case of the work-obsessed demon is impossible to crack, I tell you. I'm not sure I'm following them completely, but it sounds like there might be some trouble at home if he's describing his mom that way. Anyas, how are things going between you and Albert? Well, we both go to the same school. That's about it. And we spent this past month hitting the books, what with the exam and all, so we haven't really had time to talk lately. Oh, really? Gotcha. What the heck are you doing, bro? What's she talking about? Oh, she must be frustrated than Albert did. She's always really hard on him. Yeah, seems that way. Things ain't looking good for that kid. Thanks for looking after my brother, Anyas. By the way, you should get together sometime. I'd love to hear all about your friends here, the boss man especially. Ooh, she got me on her sights. Creep? Probably because you reek of old dude. Damn true. I do not. Got all kinds of hideaways and hidden places. We found most of them. We use them as our play spots. I dare you to find them all. Bet you can't. Probably can't. Well, if it isn't Anyas, and these are all friends of yours, I assume? That's right. It's good to see you, Mr. Ludens. I see you're still sleeping like always. Please don't push yourself too hard, though, okay? I appreciate your concern. You really are such a thoughtful young lady. I've been at this for some 80 years now, just part of who I am. And at this point, I get restless if I'm not doing something by hand. You think this motherfucker's really 80 years old? Or I guess he's 80 plus. Because he's been sleeping for 80 years. Probably couldn't take that up until at least, you know, he was 2. But you're over 80 years old? I didn't even realize. I'm impressed you haven't gone senile, Grandpa. Careful not to overwork yourself. You may be 1 or 2 steps away from being fit for a nursing home. Anyway, he's the head of the local neighborhood association. He was a politician back in the day. In fact, he was a veteran. My father was just getting his feet wet in the field. Wait, wouldn't that mean he's pretty important? Oh, all I basically did was just say we should invade Crossbell. Every session I introduced a bill that said, let's fuck up Crossbell. Ah, good times. Back when men were men, you know what I'm saying? This is most likely Jim Ludens, a former cabinet minister and Republican Party head. He's an actual big shot. Aaron, you might want to consider apologizing for the last comment. Yeah, I think you're a bit over the line this time, bud. What? It was just a joke. Jokes are meant to be funny, though. Maybe. Ah, it's all in the past. Now I'm a simple old-timer in charge of cleaning up. That doesn't change the fact that I love the Lèvre district with all my heart. The district is a fair ways away from the city center, but it's still an area flush with nature. There's landscape ordinance in place protecting it from needless development. You could say we're positively a bunch of NIMBYs. My hope is that we can leave this beautiful townscape the way it is for the next generation. Yep, when they can all be homeless, because we won't allow them to build any homes. Why should they build homes? I've already got a home. I don't care about other people. I mean, granted, it's not like most people will be able to afford any homes in the district anyway, but, you know, it's more the point. Junior Bracer Anga. I don't know who the fuck you are, but I guess you're the Junior Bracer we heard about. Angi, right? We're working together on a request today. Understood, Gray. But first, I have a question. I heard you were promoted to Senior Bracer in only half a year's time. Oh, it took you 6 months? Ooh, it's pretty cringe. How'd you manage that? I gotta know. I want to become a Senior Bracer as soon as humanly possible. Alright, hold up. Let's just relax for a second. Why don't you, what do you want to fast track? There's nothing wrong with taking things slow. Whoa, wait. Did you just dodge my question? Oh, so that's how you want to play it, huh? Fine, I'll just have to surpass you all on my own. Okay, great. Just to be paired with an oddball. Great, Arnold. People call him a prodigy among up-and-coming. Who says this? Who? Name 3 people that have said this. He's nowhere near his level, that's for sure. Surpassing him is well within my ability, so I'm just gonna do that. Ace Batcher request seems simple enough, but are we going to be okay? Yeah, I'm not picking up on the references. Presume I'm supposed to maybe get the... But I can't think of who she is or who she could be referring to. What bracer she would be looking up to. There's many options, but... Oh, today's visits have been a colossal pain in the neck. It's stupid. They all took umbrage with the finer details of the insurance contract, even though they're filthy stinking rich. And you have people who are such stickers for etiquette and crap. I'm just so done with this. I figured taking charge of this area would be easy as pie. Jokes on me for thinking I can get some expensive contracts signed here. I was dead wrong. The hassle and a half walking up this hill. That's why I bought a scooter. But get this, it's still a huge pain in the ass. Life of an insurance woman is a depressing one, let me tell you. I don't really know if the richest people are the ones that you're going to be snagging door-to-door insurance on. I feel like most of them are going to have like their insurance set up for like when they're kids, you know? Not really going to be in the market for changing. That's pretty much all the regular normies, so we can start doing our important talks. I will take a sip of the sauce first, though. Actually, what we should do, that I just remembered, dial times. You thought I forgot, and I did. Launch day draws near. Exclusive interview with Major Amelia. Major Amelia, who's been swamped preparing for launch day, made time to sit down for an interview with our publication. For this article, we picked out a few of the questions she answered. What's the significance of manned spaceflight? So let's say we're successful and we prove humans can make it to outer space. If that happens, then in the future, people can conduct all sorts of experiments and establish bases there. Heck, they even be able to come a point one day when your average Joe can travel into space if they want to. Honestly, I feel pretty lucky being entrusted with leading the charge in this kind of future. Such a cool responsibility, it's an important one too. Yeah, okay. Oh, in like 100 years, you might be able to do dope shit in space. Why do I care? What sort of training does an astronaut undergo? All kinds, like balance training to help withstand G-forces created by sudden acceleration, and for controlled locomotion in zero gravity. For example, I went round and round inside a centrifuge, and they had me go through sudden drops and rises on board a high-speed airship. I also went through simulations for practice with making judgment calls in different scenarios. As for what those scenarios were, well, I'll leave that to your imagination. How excited are you for being part of this historical first achievement? Pretty stoked seeing that this is going to be my biggest and best adventure yet. I'm sure I'll be rubbing soldiers with danger along the way, but when you get the chance to set foot where no one else has set foot before, a little danger is nothing. The very thought of being the first to see what lies beyond the skies has my heart going 100 sug a minute to who's gonna tell her. But anyway, this isn't just about me. This is all being done for the sake of humanity's future, so I'll do my damnedest to play my part as the first astronaut and make this manned spaceflight a success. That way we can pave the way for the future space development and exploration. Deputy Secretary Valentino announces new urban development plan. Deputy Secretary Henri Valentino of the Department of Commerce announced that the Edith Outskirts Development Plan has officially received approval from the President. Its purpose is to develop new tracts of land, construct highways, and improve the outskirts infrastructure to future-proof for the rising population in the capital and honor the request for a transportation hub. The plan has been in the works since the previous administration, with many related businesses and organizations involved and coordinated under the leadership of Deputy Secretary Valentino. Attracting businesses to new city blocks and strengthening relations with rural areas by expanding highway interchanges is expected to bring in billions of Mira every year. Should the budget be approved in the next session of the Republican Parliament, the Department of Commerce will begin the implementation phase of the next fiscal year. A star-studded debut. Who is the idol group Vega? Many of our readers have probably heard the name of the newly minted idol group Vega. Belonging to M Productions, the Vega Idols debuted in May of this year. However, don't mistake them for starry-eyed rookies. The members of Vega, Rachel and Yulia, are both consummate professionals whose talents are unearthed by the production company and subsequently trained to perfection thanks in small part to the sky-high budget allotted. Their exceptional skills in singing and performing are a sight unseen in the most underground idol groups. Last month, the group was chosen to be Goodwill Ambassadors for Project Startaker, and this gave them a massive spotlight, buttressing their exposure in media and events. Evidently, they've been grabbing the eyeballs of those unfamiliar with idols up to this point. This group has a future more promising than any other, and we're sincerely looking forward to seeing what else they have in store, even after Project Startaker is ended. The storied past of Dirk Memorial Park and its historical conservation area. You know about the dark history of Dirk Memorial Park's historical conservation area, a place normally closed off to the general public? The historical conservation area is once home to many an archaeological remnant of prehistoric animism, a rare sight in Edith. For that reason, it's been left untouched with no development efforts taking place since the days of the Old Kingdom. Even after the Memorial Park opened its gates, archaeological surveys continued alongside conservation efforts, allowing the site to retain its breathtaking scenery to this day. Nevertheless, with it being located in an out-of-sight suburban area, the park is also the site of historical tragedy. During the turbulent times of the Old Kingdom, as well as the August First Republic which followed the Revolution, it was an execution ground for the purging of dissidents. The conservation efforts of the present seek to preserve even the negative sides of our history so that they may reflect on the wounds inflicted by it and remember the lives that were lost. Okay, so that must be that big gate that I don't think we've ever been able to go past.
It's not often I come to visit this chapel.
Fun fact, you can go up to the belfry using the ladders upstairs. Anyone want to have a look?
Oh, me!
Catcher's running ahead. Catcher's like, I'm going to be up there first. Fuck all y'all. Alright, yeah. I mean, I can check.
Heck of a view, huh? Makes me want to yell at the top of my lungs.
Yeah, you can say, "Hello world, I'm a cat burglar with a single brain cell."
Or I could kick you off the side of this belfry.
Would be deserved. Would be 100% deserved. They broke a leg. Ah! No, it's Sister Lay. Long time no see. Oh, Anyas, it's wonderful to see you. Do you have some time to spare? I have a few premium tea cakes on hand. If you'd like, I could put on some tea and... Are there tea cakes? I wasn't talking to you, old fart. Sorry, but I have some business to attend to today. Is that so? That's unfortunate. But please, do come by again. We're long overdue for a chat. And I would be delighted if you volunteered at one of our church events again. Of course, I'll try and make some time to do just that. You would pick up trash with Odette and Albert, help collect donations, and so on. Feels like it was just yesterday, but even so, it warms my heart hearing you're all leading such fulfilling student lives. Lèvre Chapel's been a place of calm and comfort for the neighborhood. The morning service is over, but you may take a seat at one of the benches and relax if you so wish. Or you may wish to speak with me, I'd be happy to oblige.
Let's see.
Nature is abound here, so many with equanimous dispositions have congregated here. This chapel is open to the public after our services are concluded, so please use it as you see fit. Fine. Ooh, there's a treasure chest. I can walk over towards a treasure chest. What sort of things could be in here? What sort of
treasure.
Delicious goodies could be? It's actually probably the best thing it could have been. Hip! Hip!
This is the area's go-to shop for variety goods. They have a wide selection of foodstuffs.
Ugh, I'd kill to have a place like this within walking distance. I'm so jealous!
Don't you live in, like, the largest city in the world? I feel like you shouldn't... I mean, the grocery store should be pretty damn common. It's not like you're living in the slums. The fridge has been acting up since yesterday. I've been pretty stressed because of it. I've got a lot of products stored up there, including some luxury goods. I've been having some trouble steering my delivery truck. Model number? I'd have to look it up. The truck's a 6-year-old Etwas oil refill. Show me. Okay. Well, you already identified the problem. That's incredible. She's a bit impersonal and even a little intimidating. Seems like she knows her stuff, I guess. Becca's doing on-site repairs now, right? I guess that's why she's all the way out here. Yes, she appears to be nervous. I do hope it goes well. The outside world is so scary. But I think I can fix the car and the fridge. No, I want to fix them. You can do this, Rebecca. You've got this in the bag. You could stand to be a little more friendly, but hey, the progress is progress. That could be the next step.
I can handle maintenance or modifications.
Yarg, har, har, open me slots, matey. We can do these cheap ones at least. Looks like we're opening a lot of slots pretty fast, honestly. We'll buy another hit. I can go in Begard's new slot.
Thanks. As
Nice.
always.
No. I was trying to open my menu. Oh, you already have a hit. Whatever. Take a strike. And then I guess you do get the... Oh, that needs Mirage. Never mind.
I can... Hand him again. If you...
Okay, Aaron. Kind of wouldn't mind putting a Mirage down there just to, put Judith in, I guess?
Of course! You may rely on me!
Alright. Yeah, you know what I could rely on? I could rely on you, never speaking again. What all do you get? Okay, you do get Crescent. No, that's not a... The art boosting thing? Ideal Force, that's art's up. Okay, but you don't have that yet? This seems insanely good. Now you say crit rates and stats. It doesn't say it boosts your crit rate, but I'll take your word for it. I guess maybe that's included in all stats, which is pretty strong if true. Oh yeah, what do you do, Judith? Is there any of this different? You get the steal bonus, back attack, bewitch. Okay, you do have the remove buff thing. And that is physical. You actually have a decent number of okay, I guess really all your stuff's physical. Can you not transform? Honestly, I could use you instead of Aaron. Aaron, you get the back attack 50 at A. You get A plus at 60 and also side and impede. Yeah, I think we're gonna put Judith in. And she's more physical than I remember. Now, I did just unlock all of Aaron's slots.
I can handle maintenance.
I did just do some dumb shit where I unlocked his slots. But we can open your slots.
Come again.
Okay. Now, the Judy Juters. You can take Aaron's. Doesn't give you, well, you need a while to get Flare Impact too. Honestly, you probably are better off just mixing it. He hit there. You've already got Golden Eye. Don't really see anything else you could potentially get right now. This, the impede. This can be the... Give you gives resist burn. Don't care. There's Crest Guard. I mean, how often are we really actively defending? I do like the Guardian's at least harder to get now. They did... Because Guardian is kind of silly, so nerfing it so it's a bit more of a commitment is nice. Because it was like you just needed like the tiniest amount of earth, and maybe it was even water. Like it was something even easier to get. I could be wrong on that, but... Throwing an attack, throwing a strike, sure.
You want?
I make deliveries to our regulars, so I was in a real fix. I requested an on-site repair. I wasn't expecting a tack-turned girl like her to walk through those doors. Can't read her face at all. Is she upset with me or something? It's the rambling, isn't it? She's angered me for being just a darn chatterbox. I just know it. Or am I just imagining things? Okay, so guy who gets self-conscious because he talks too much, and girl who gets self-conscious because she doesn't talk enough?
No need to be shy now.
And one of them's way older than the other. I already know how this is gonna go.
Come again.
Man, this neighborhood's so calm compared to the rest of the city.
Right? I think that's part of why so many people in the government live here.
Well,
Doesn't
also
seem like
the
there's much else to see.
big
Let's turn
mansions
back.
and the rich, and you live where the other rich people are. And since you're in government, you can funnel all the local funds to your own neighborhood to make it even better. Well, I'm not gonna finish this section in this video because we're kind of running close, but we can do...
And this is my house. You haven't been here since the end of last year, right, Van?
Because I don't know if it's gonna start a cutscene.
Feels like that was ages ago. Wonder where that enthusiastic dog of theirs is lurking.
Van, you're in my brain. This is my home. I never imagined I'd bring you all here. I haven't even been in since the end of the year. At any rate, we're not on break. Oh, I turned auto on somehow. I haven't even been in here. I haven't even been since the end of last year. At any rate, we're not on break. I'll hold off on going in. My sentence is not weird, but I don't know. It was like throwing me off. I guess I expected it to be phrased slightly differently. Okay, we'll save the bulletin board because there might actually be like a quest or something.
Hi, are you all on a stroll as well?
You what? Oh, you're talking to you guys, the patrol?
This cafe seems nice and cozy. I imagine it'd be a good place to get remote work done.
Albert and Odette do come here to study from time to time.
Okay, but what I want to know is, what kind of specialty sweets can I get here?
Look upon me, fucked up the line. God damn it, Estelle. Fuck! Look upon me, pastries, mighty in despair. You'd like to try out our new Millie Frula? You'll find out our special lemony cream pears work perfectly with its unique texture and also... what? Anyway, give it a try. You won't be sorry because there's no better sweets in all the world. That's so sweet of you to say, Estelle. Wait, you just call me Auntie? Sorry, just slip of the tongue, Auntie Clarice. Right. Sure you did. Anyway, we'll have to talk about this later. A long talk. Poor Estelle, but he said the S word in front of Van. The S word? We called her auntie, not sister. Oh, sweet. Okay. That was an A+ sales pitch, young man. Hats off to you for real. Even at your age, you really know your sweets. I'll be adding you to my promising dessert-loving up-and-comers list. That Estelle, he's so cool. He's so cool. Are you a sweets enthusiast too, mister? Can I shake your hand? Well, I think Van may have found a new best friend. Sweet Junkie Sr. found his long-lost son, Sweet Junkie Jr. Isn't that nice? Having a like-minded individuals to bond with is indeed important for everyone. I'm happy for you, Mr. Rockright. Why are you guys looking at me like proud parents? Stop that! That was a good expression. Auntie, Clarice makes award-winning sweets. No, seriously, they won contests before. She's attracted attention from famous pastiers and everything. I'm serious when I say she's the best in all Zemuria. If we could go continent-wide and spread the joy of her sweets to every nation, I'm sure we'd attain world peace. Wow, little boy's got ambition. World peace via sweets. Not a bad dream.
What can I get for you?
Dick CP? What the fuck? Why is this shit so ass?
Thanks a bunch.
Anya's welcome. Are you home for a spell? Would you like to grab a bite? You never got the chance to try out my new summer confection, did you? No, I haven't yet, and I feel bad about it, for the record. Also, wow, I don't think I've seen you walk around with so many people in tow. If you'd like, I can show you around. Cafe La France. A hidden gem among hidden gems, known for its creative sweets. Everyone raves about its seasonal... And there he goes again. Oh, seems our reputation precedes us. We also have some herb tea that's pretty delicious, if I do say so myself. If you feel to relax and take a load off. You like sweets, right? Then you're right at home. By the way, little boy in front of me is my nephew, Astel. He's staying with me for my older sister and her husband are abroad for work. Oh, because you are his aunt. So it's not really that weird for him to call you auntie. He can be surprisingly precocious at times, but I'm happy he's so willing to pitch in around here. I mean, I don't think that's weird. I was thinking it was maybe it's like they're not actually related. It's just, you know, he calls her that. And she was getting, you know, like maybe the idea that like she's old. Like being called auntie makes her feel old, even if, like, but she doesn't feel like she's old or something. I don't know. I can't really think of why you'd be, like, annoyed by that. But alright, that's, everything in the Rich Folk District done. So we will check the bulletin board, see if there's anything there for us next time, and this will also be the end of the first longest recording session. Didn't quite record as much as I wanted. The NPC talking took a little bit longer, and some of the combat took longer than I would have liked, but definitely, other than just getting kind of tilted in the last video, still really enjoying the game. Still looking forward to actually getting into the meat of it, since we're still kind of in the tutorial. But yeah, the Edith talking, I think it's probably, it feels so much longer because it's like the initial introductions of everyone again, like some of the reintroductions, like there's some dialogue devoted to like reminding you of who everyone is. But it is kind of like a little, like, jarring's not the right word, but like going from Sky, where there's obviously still a lot of NPC talking, but most characters only have like a couple lines, whereas in this game, minor NPCs have like, you know, 5, 6 lines and like double dialogue, or they might have some extra lines as well. Like there's not just more NPCs, they all have like more to say, which is good in the sense that like they're a little bit more developed. But it does mean it takes way longer to get through. But that's part of the reason we're here. It's not really in a rush to finish the game, as long as I can record often enough to keep with the daily uploads. That's really all I need to do. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.